The icy winds lashed against the deck as Samuel Thornton, a rugged Newfoundland fisherman, called out to his faithful companion. "Come, boy, fetch!" Without hesitation, the black dog leaped into the freezing Atlantic waters, swimming powerfully toward the struggling fish that had slipped free from the net. Scenes like this were a common sight along Newfoundland's rugged shores in the late 1700s, marking the origins of a remarkable canine legacy that would one day capture the hearts of millions around the world. The dog in this tale is officially known as the Labrador Retriever, though most owners and enthusiasts simply refer to them as Labradors or Labs. This shortened name has become so widely used that many overlook the retriever part, an omission that would likely have surprised early breeders, who meticulously developed these dogs for their outstanding retrieving skills. Contrary to popular belief, the Labrador Retriever's story does not begin in the English countryside, nor even in the neighboring Canadian region of Labrador, which misleadingly lends the breed its name. Instead, these cherished dogs trace their ancestry back to Newfoundland's St. John's water dogs, medium-sized, short-coated canines bred for the demanding work of retrieving fishing lines, nets, and escaped catch from the harsh, unforgiving waters of the North Atlantic. Like many purebred dogs, Labradors face certain inherited health challenges. Their propensity for joint issues stems partly from their athletic build and energetic nature. Perhaps most challenging is their legendary appetite. Labradors possess what scientists at Cambridge University identified in 2016 as a specific genetic mutation in the POMC gene that prevents them from feeling full, essentially making them perpetually hungry. This explains the notorious lab behavior of countersurfing and food obsession, which owners both lament and find endearing. With proper care, regular veterinary checkups, and sufficient exercise, most Labradors live between 10 and 14 years. Many owners report that while their labs may physically slow down in their senior years, their puppy-like enthusiasm and joy for life often remain undimmed. As the sun sets over the Atlantic, it's remarkable to consider how far the Labrador Retriever has come from those early days on Newfoundland's shores. From humble fishing companion to beloved family member, service animal, and working dog, the Labrador Retriever's journey across time and continents speaks to their exceptional adaptability and the deep bond they form with humans. In their expressive eyes, gentle manner, and enthusiastic wag, we find echoes of those early St. John's water dogs plunging fearlessly into the icy Atlantic at the fisherman's call, a testament to a breed whose official name may be Labrador Retriever, but who has earned the simple affection of being known worldwide as the Labrador. The transformation from a working fisherman's companion to a beloved family pet began in the early 19th century when English aristocrats discovered these remarkable water dogs. The Earl of Malmesbury imported some of the first specimens to England around 1830, impressed by their extraordinary retrieving abilities while hunting waterfowl. In a letter dated 1887, the second Earl of Malmesbury wrote, "We always called them Labrador dogs, and I have kept the breed as pure as I could from the first I had from Poole, at that time carrying on a brisk trade with Newfoundland." Here lies one of history's curious twists. Despite originating from Newfoundland, these dogs were named after the neighboring mainland region of Labrador. This geographical misnomer has puzzled dog enthusiasts for generations. Some historians suggest the name came from the dog's work in the Labrador Sea, while others propose it was simply a cartographical error made by the English aristocracy who imported them. Regardless, the name Labrador Retriever became official, though the retriever portion is frequently dropped in everyday conversation. The breed's color history contains another fascinating story. Early British breeders strongly preferred black Labradors, considering them the only proper color for a sporting retriever. When yellow or chocolate puppies appeared in litters, they were often culled. Legend has it that a few were spared and given to commoners rather than aristocrats. One such yellow puppy, given to a gamekeeper's family in the late 19th century, became the foundation for yellow Labradors. The Buccleuch strain, developed by the 5th Duke of Buccleuch in Scotland, was particularly influential in preserving these non-black specimens. The acceptance of the chocolate Labrador came even later. Originally known disparagingly as liver, colored, these dogs were considered unsuitable for serious hunting work, with some superstitious hunters believing they lacked field ability. It wasn't until the mid-20th century that chocolate labs gained wider acceptance. Today, they are equally beloved companions, though they remain somewhat less common than their black and yellow counterparts. When the British Kennel Club officially recognized the breed in 1903, followed by the American Kennel Club in 1917, they established Labrador Retriever as the official name. This formal designation appears in all registry documents and dog shows, though the shortened Labrador prevails in everyday usage. An amusing anecdote from Moatu highlights the Labrador's intelligence and loyalty. One black lab named Paddy Star reportedly served with the Royal Air Force, alerting crews to incoming aircraft before radar could detect them. His hearing was so acute that he could distinguish between German and Allied engines, only giving warnings for enemy planes. An early example of the discrimination capabilities that make modern Labradors excellent detection dogs. The modern Labrador Retriever has transcended its humble origins to become one of the world's most versatile working dogs. Their remarkable scenting ability, among the most sensitive in the canine world, has made them invaluable for detecting everything from drugs and explosives, cancer, and diabetic emergency. In 2012, a yellow lab named Marine correctly identified the presence of colon cancer from breath samples with 97% accuracy in a clinical trial, demonstrating their potential in medical detection. One of the most fascinating aspects of these early working dogs was their relationship with Newfoundland fishermen. Historical accounts describe how these dogs would leap from boats, swim to shore with a rope in their mouths, and help pull in nets laden with cod. Some fishermen even reported that their dogs could understand different whistle commands for various tasks, a testament to their intelligence, a trait still evident in Labradors today. The early St. John's water dogs possessed an extraordinary feature that has become a hallmark of the Labrador: a thick, tapering tail, often compared to an otter's. This otter tail wasn't just for show. It functioned as a powerful rudder in rough waters. When a modern Labrador wags enthusiastically, knocking items off coffee tables in homes worldwide, they are displaying the same appendage that once helped their ancestors navigate the crashing waves of the North Atlantic. Perhaps the most remarkable physical adaptation was their webbed feet, an unusual trait for land mammals. These webbed paws, still prominent in modern Labradors, allowed them to swim powerfully through icy waters. Paired with their water-resistant double coat, features made them natural aquatic workers. Even today, many Labrador owners are surprised to discover the webs of skin between their pets' toes, living evidence of their maritime heritage. Relax with a minute of puppy healing. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to support the channel's growth. If you enjoy the content, please subscribe to support the channel's growth.